Hey, what's up, gang? Mellington on the mic, and today we will check some matchups with our boy Rob Lucci. Many of you think that Lucci is dead, and I was a Lucci hater. Don't get me wrong. While Lucci was playing Gecko Moria, I was a Lucci hater. Well, I was a hater for every deck that played Moria, because I really thought that this card was unfair for the whole game, you know. But now that we can cook so many decks with Rob Lucci, I kind of like that deck, and I think there are so many possibilities, so many decks that you can build with this leader, and it's crazy. And I really like it because I see a meta building around the red grass decks. So the answer to this meta, in my opinion, are the black decks. So you have Lucci, you have also Blackbeard. Many people think that Blackbeard is like bad against red decks, and I will disagree here. But we will get in another video into Blackbeard tactics. I'm cooking something for you guys. Just before the regionals, I have some new lists with all the characters that I consider playing. So without any further ado, let's go to this list and then to the matches. And in the end, we can also do a live game, no matter if we will lose or win. But we will see it also in lifetime. So what did I change in this list? So I took the cousins, the 10 cost cousins off, and I ended some tcg's. You will say, Merlin, wait dude, this is no smoker. Yeah, this is no smoker, you're right. But the thing with tcg is that if you play against Blackbeard, and he plays a Jesus Burgess, when you are at 6 ton, if you happen to have a tcg, and we play 4 of them, so you will probably have a tcg, and this event here, then you can immediately trash with 6 ton this Jesus. And then you can do it again, and then you can do it with Kaidos, and it's not only trashing the Burgess, you only establish a 6k body, right? And to get rid of this body, he will need to have a Siga to answer that. So that's why tcg here. Tsuru, I also added Tsuru because I played some games, and I now know that Tsuru is like a good addition to this deck. It's a good addition to this deck because you can also situationally play this character. And of course, if you don't, it's a 2k, right? It's okay. It's okay in my opinion. And we are down also 2 Spandam, which is okay, and 1 Kaku. Kaku. I see some decklists playing without Kaku, but I do think that this is a great card in this deck. And if I played more CP, I would have him at 4 copies. I also consider giving him on 4 copies and reducing 1 sack, but I think that it's okay at this moment, this list. So let's see what I have prepared for you guys. These are the 3 last matches that I played just now with Lucci. It was a 3-0. Where is it? Lucci 4. So we will see a matchup against Luffy. This is the first one. This is the first one, and wait. Okay, now it's okay. So let's start. So we have this start hand, and it's okay. Why is this start hand okay? Because we go first, so that means that we can play Brook, and we also have a Kaido, which we can use later on in the game, right? So he doesn't play anything at 2, And even if he played a low, we could have killed this low with our Brook, right? So we first attack, and then we play our Brook. And now we hit a Hina. We hit a Hina, and the Hina is great because we can play here by using Rebecca, right? For free. And it's a blocker and a body. So now we have here Bowclay. I counter that because I want to start populating my trust at this point, right? And we see we are 3 cards in the trust. Let me speed it up a little bit. So we get Tempest Kick, which is okay, I guess. And on the next turn, I know that he will most likely play either a Luffy Taro into something or Sanji. So what we do here is we play our Rebecca into Hina, to a -4 to this Mr. 2, and we KO him with Brook, and also we hit this leader with Brook, and we grab from the trust not 2k because we are healthy. 5. We grab a Brook. We grab a Brook for 2 reasons. The first reason is because if we lose this Brook for some reason, we can play the other one, and of course we can also play this Brook and do a -1 to a character for our opponents, right? Okay, so let's see. He goes for my Brook, and I was like, you know what, I will not give you my Brook at this point. I will give you my blocker, because this Brook is not only KOing things, again, he's giving also a -1 to the opponent. So do the math here. Of course, he plays the combination Luffy Taro into Sangoro, and I understand it. I would also do the same in his place. Now we draw Tashigi, but we don't need Tashigi here. And the other great thing with Tashigi is that it is also N1K, right? Let's speed up a little bit, because this was my thought process at this moment. So what do I do with the resources that I have, right? So I go 5 to the leader and do a -1 Sangoro, then I go again 5 to the leader with my Hina. He's at 4 cards at the moment, and of course he knows that I will hit him at least 1 more time with my leader, which I do. I hit him 1 more time, and I give -2 with my leader, with my -1 with my leader, and -2 with Tsuru, and then I play the other Brook that I grabbed from the trust, and I KO this Sangoro. So now we have many bodies on the field. We are still healthy at 5 life, and on the next turn we are at Kaido turn, so we can also play our Kaido, and we have also 1k counter with our Tashigi, right? So now he plays Sanji. He rests my Brook, heals my 2 Brooks, and then he attaches, I think, oh no, he plays a low, and he draws another Sangoro, and then he attacks 5 to my Hina. And of course we defend that, right? Now we have a Kaido, we have Tempest Kick, and this is great. This is great because now you have 2 choices. The first choice is just to go for life with both of your characters, but he most likely have a Gam Giant. So this is for me not an option, and he takes a 2nd life. Now we play our Kaido. We trust this Luffy. We make him trust 1 card, and he trusts Magellan. He plays Magellan. I told you in another video, guys, I'm not a fan of Magellan. I'm not a fan of Magellan in this meta. Yeah, right. So we have trust his Luffy, and now he has to start doing something for our life, and we will take it gladly. And also on the next turn, it's like how powerful this deck is with KO, even without Moria, even without Ice Age. So just do the math, guys. So in a situation like that, you just do the math, right? So let's see what I do here. Okay, so I'm giving a -3 with my Tempest Kick to the Sangoro. Then I draw another -3 event, right? And I was like, okay, you know what? My first thought was I will KO the Sangoro with my Rob Lucci, and I will go for life so that he will give me also his blocker. But Now that we drew also another one, we first hit him with 8k to see if he will use his blocker, and he does not use his blocker, right? Because he thinks that we cannot KO this kid, right? And here is where he's wrong about that, because we will do a -3 to the Sanji, we will do a -3 to this useless Captain Kid, and we will use our Rob Lucci to just KO these two and attack him, of course, with our Kaido. Now he's at 0 life, and we have a Kaido, we have a Rob Lucci, and our leader, of course, he can't do anything at this point, right? So let's see a matchup against Robin, which is also a really nice deck in this format, if you ask me. And then finally we will check another matchup against Smoker, right? So let's see what's up with Smokey, what's up with Robin, excuse me. So he attacks us with 8, we don't have the counter, we need to take, and we take, and he trashes our Jack from our life. Then he goes 1k, we have played our Hina because we didn't have anything else to do, anything else to play. Now he plays this Lucci, this is 6k, and we have a Tempest Kick, but we don't have, unfortunately, the other event, because Tempest Kick is conditional. You need to have like 10 cards in your trash, and I decided here to go for life, because I want to put some pressure on him before he starts playing his aces and so on, right? We still want to stay healthy here, so we hit this event, which is great, and we take the life. We are now at 2, and he has flooded the board, and I think he feels pretty comfortable at this point, right? And this is where you check your resources and try to KO as many characters as possible from your opponent. So what I do here is I do a -4 with my Hina. I hard play the Hina, and now I hit him with my leader, do a -1 to this Lucci. I play this Tempest Kick to draw me another card and do a -3 to this Lucci, and I KO 2 of his characters with my Rob Lucci, right? So he goes 7 to my life, and I take that. And now he goes 6 to my life. This is fortunate for me because we can counter that. And then he plays a Lilin, which is great because he heals us also, right? He doesn't only heal us, but at this point we can also do something else. And this is exactly that. We trust this Lilin. And I do not attack him now, because I don't want, he has planted something with Lucci, right? And I don't want to this thing to be like a character, to flood the board more. So I was like, okay, I will wait. Now he plays a blocker. Now it's critical because he has a blocker, he has a character, and 1 life that he has planted, and 3 active dons, right? And don't forget, it's Straw Hat Crew leader. Robin plays also Gum Giant. So I was like, okay, my options here are limited. I will try to gain as much as possible, right? So I first go for Kaido, with my Kaido to this Lucci to see if he will use something like Gum Giant or something like that. And he gives me this blocker. This is the best case scenario here, because we do have twice 1k, so we are safe even if he plays his ace. So we play our Kaido, we trust this Lucci, and we have 2 Kaidos in our field, and we don't hit him here with our leader, because if this was like a character, then we would have lost here. And then he plays a Zoro in his next turn, and he goes 9 to our Kaido, and we defend our Kaido, and then as you can see, we win the game, because he didn't plant any character that he could play, but he planted this Hawkins, and with Hawkins he can draw 2 cards and trust 1. And of course, if we gave him this possibility on the last turn, then he would have drawn this blocker, and this would have been not that easy for us to manage, right? And for the last game, this is also Smoker, one of the best decks in the 10, if you ask me. So we go first here, he goes second, we don't have anything, so we just go for life, and we start populating our trust here. He plays the Sanji, he activates the dons, and this is why I told you before Kaku is great in this meta, because Kaku is like Shiryu in Black Pit. There are many 3-cost characters in this meta, and exactly like with Shiryu, you can also KO these 3-cost characters with Kaku without any investment at all. So this is exactly what we do here. We have 2 CPs, so we KO these things, the Sanji, and then he plays the combination tcg and Smoker, right? There are some arguments to keep Kaku for tcg, but we do have also other means to do that, right? So what we do here is we first attack with Kaku, then we attack with our Rob Lucci, and we KO this tcg. First the tcg, we have more than enough cards to defend ourselves from Smoker. And first he goes for our life, we give him 1k, then he goes with Smoker for our life, and then for 8 ton he plays a Captain Heat. And I really love it. When they play Heat, when they invest so many tons for the Heat, I love it. Because they always play Heat and Rosinante, because Rosinante can defend or can save Kid from being KO'd by effects or by any means. But what do we do here? We attack with our leader to this Kid to give him a -1, and then we trash him with our Kaido, because trashing here is like not how's it called? First we get rid of tcg with our Jack. So this is a combination. Excuse me. First we get rid of tcg because if we didn't, we couldn't have made that. So, and Rosinante protects the rested characters. Tcg is not rested. So first we KO tcg with our Jack, and then we trash this Kid with our Kaido. Now we have established big bodies on the field. Let's go a little bit faster here. And we're okay. So he plays another tcg here because he sees that we are just KOing and trashing things. I really hate this card, let me tell you. And he plays also another Sanji. So he tries to go wide, and then he attacks us for 11k. Unfortunately, we don't have the counter for that. We don't have any counter to protect our Kaku as well. And now we need to think. We need to think because he's at on life. He has one blocker, just one blocker, and he has also 2 characters. So Smoker that will also banish one of our lives, and Sanji that can also attack for quite an amount, right? So I'm just thinking here what are my possibilities with the current resources, and what I do here is I play my Rebecca into Brook, and first I KO tcg so that I can also KO other things without tcg protecting them, right? And now I can play my Rob Lucci. I think that I did that anyway, right? Exactly. I did that and I KO'd the other 2. And now I go for 6 to the life, 9 to the leader, and he saves that. He saves that, and at that point I was like, okay, he might find the hold here or something like that, but he he plays a blocker. He doesn't have any cards left, right? Doesn't have any cards left. And he kills my brook. He kills my brook, and now it's like he needs to decide what to do. So he goes for my Kaido. Unfortunately, we don't have any counter here. So I first give him my Rebecca, and I make him give me all of his dawns to kill this Kaido. Now he has a blocker, and we have Rob Lucci and our two Rob Luccis, right? And this is why I think Kaido is one of the best cards in the game right now. Because look at this play, guys. He has only one card, right? So we play our Kaido, we trust this blocker of his, and we make him trust his own card. So then we attack him with our Rob Lucci, with our leader, with 5k, and even if he had 2k here, with our Rob Lucci, we would have won anyway, right? So he has drawn also the event as last card of his life. Yeah, so you can see this deck is pretty strong. We can also do together like a ranked game and see. We might win, we might lose. I don't care. Let's see. I will do it from now on with all my decks, no matter if it's a fun deck or if it's a serious deck. So we need to host the game. Okay. Lim, one of my favorite decks. So we will go first, of course, because we don't want to give him any privilege here. So we don't have anything to KO, which sucks, but we will keep because we have the Spantam and I like this card. And we will get a Khalifa here and we will pass. The good thing is that now he wasn't able to ramp on his first turn, which is great. But the problem is now with these cards, and maybe the right thing to do would have been to mulligan these cards to find the brook. This is a note to myself for the next time. So we will do whatever we can now with our current situation. So we will just go and demand some cards or some life from this Lim, and he gives me 2 life, which I will gladly take. Now he will ramp, of course. Now he will ramp, play a character. This one will be okay. This one will be an NL. Okay, now we are at 5 dawn. What can we do here? So that sucks. We have the brook. And we will bring this brook back to life. We'll bring this brook, and the reason is because I don't want him to be able to restand his characters on every single turn. And for our next play, we also have Kaku and Hina, which is great. So guys, this is the play. We will go first here. Let's go like -1, trust 2. He gives us 1 2k, which is great for us. And then we will play like that. Oh, I forgot about the effect, and I also play myself Lim, which kind of sucks, because if he has another character, then he can also KO something, not KO, rest something else, another Odyssey character. Yeah, that's great. That's great for him. Now we don't want to see new gate here, because a new gate would KO and say it's a new gate. Of course it's a new gate. But I'm happy for him because he plays a deck that I like, and he's doing pretty well here at the moment. We don't have any Rob Lucci yet, and this is our Lucci. So here's our Lucci, and I'm glad that we have drawn him. So now we can probably KO some things. So let's see, what can we do here? What can we do? We can KO Lim and one more character of his. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's KO. Let's do it like that. So we will go like 5 -1 to this Lim. And then we will do -4, let's say this one, and then we will KO that by returning these 3, tack, tack, and we will pass. Now he's a Tendon, he can play a Zoro and scare us. Might do that, and we might be able to KO a Zoro with Rokaku, right? 5 or not. So we take the first hit, he's at 8 on. He might have thought that we have bricked, right? He's at 7. Do we take that as well? No, I will not. Come on, I gave him 2 months, right? I gave him 2 months. I will use 2Ks. Okay, so he will play a blocker. So he does not have anything. Oh, he protects his characters from being KO'd. Well, that's a great play. Well, this is a great play here from this guy, because now there's not much that we can do. The only thing that we can do here, guys, to be honest, but we do have many, so more than enough 2Ks. But I could split here my dons, go for game, because at least we will get like one blocker of his, right? This is something. This is better as nothing, right? And we will try to get him down to 0 life, maybe. But this is also why I like this card. So this Robin, because not only against Teats, also against decks like Lucci, it's such a great card. So if he haven't played this Robin here, we would have been able to. Okay, he took to KO almost everything from his deck here. So we will go 7. Let's go 7. Okay. He took. Now we will go 9. And okay. So he either bricked hard, or he's like, okay, I don't care about him. I might go for game, or okay. Okay, now he has 3 cards. That's interesting. He has to clear my board. If he doesn't, if he decides to go for game, I might. Should I make him believe that he can kill me? I think I will. I think I will. Okay, so he has 8. This will be a 13 hit, and then he has one more, a 13 hit. 11, so 11, 13, 14 with Rokaku, and then we defend ourselves one more time. Or if he goes 7 again, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6. So it will be 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this will be interesting. But then we have to deal with this. Okay, let's take that. Okay, No. Oh no, we countered that. You win, yay! Oh, and he was almost 3K, 3 million. This limb, 3 million limb. Okay, not bad, not bad. No hard feelings though. No hard feelings though. Okay, guys. So you saw it's not only that we have a strong core. We also have a strong defense here. And in a situation like that, you can also bait your opponent. So another play for him would be, for example, to try and go draw 2 cards with this NL and then put another blocker here. That would make the difference, but we did have the counter for that, right? We did have the counter, even if our last life was a non-counter, so a Kaido, we did the math and we could survive like a hit from all of these dons and from this. So yeah. Okay, guys, that was it for today. I hope that you enjoyed this this game. So this was the list one more time. I will also record some more games. I hope that we will also face some Blackbeards and see tcg in action. But yeah, you get the point here. Yep, perfect. So thank you very much for watching, guys. So write me down in the comment section below what you think about this guy, this list, this deck list, about this leader, about the gameplay, if you would have played so differently. Drop a like if you like the video, I really appreciate it. Also your subscribes, and spread the live. Tell your friends about this channel. Let's make it strong, let's make it big. Thank you, guys. Appreciate your support, and until next time.